Jai Jai Srees Sudarsanam. Once 4 travelers were traveling across a forest. They came to a point where 2 paths bifurcated. One of the paths seemed to be something like a pathway, which was a cleared zone with thick trees on either sides. Whereas the other path was lush green like a meadow. Amongst these 4 travelers, the first 2 said, "Let us take this path, which seems to be a paved path. It looks like some people have already traveled over this area. That's why it has been cleared in a particular way. So let us take this path that might lead us to our destination easily." The other 2 travelers, however, did not agree with this. They said, "Though this path looks like a cleared one, I can see a lot of stones and thorns lying around. So it may be better for us to walk through this lush green grass. In fact, that will enhance our traveling experience." The 4 of them could not agree upon a single decision. So the first 2 of them took the paved, cleared paths, and the other 2 took the path via the lush green grass. It so happened that the first 2 travelers reached the village which was across the forest after a few hours. They thought that their friends who had taken the other path would also reach soon. They waited and waited, and there was no sign of anybody coming from the forest. Then a villager who passed by them inquired as to whom they were waiting for. When the travelers told them their story, the villager said, "Well, I think you should not wait for your friends anymore. There are no chances of their coming out of the forest." The 2 travelers were startled. They asked him why. He said, "That area of the forest which is covered with lush green grass actually has a quicksand in it. So anybody who passes through that area gets absorbed into the quicksand and does not survive. In fact, I just know of a cow which went from our village to that side yesterday and it disappeared. So there's no use waiting for your friends," said the villager. This shocked the 2 friends, but they learnt their lesson and they thanked their stars for having chosen the right path. It is very important to follow the path which has already been shown by elders to us. This incident has been explained by Swami in a shloka. He says, "Pandita prahate naiva satpathena sadoditaha vishameshu skhalantopi nadurgatim avapsyatha." Many a times it may seem that already traversed paths are worn out because of the walking that has happened on it before. Though there may be seeming obstacles on those paths, they are sure to lead us to our destinations because there are people who have reached their destination following that path. But if we think that we are smarter and we can choose a new path and get to the destination, it may be seemingly nice and inviting in the beginning, but unforeseen dangers can lie in that path, and many a times it may not even lead us to our destination. So it is extremely important to choose the right path, and the right path is the one which has been followed by our elders, our ancestors. This indeed is Sampradayam. Sampradayam is a way of life which has been shown to us by our elders. Lord Rama himself believed in this firmly. When he was told to go to the forest, Kausalya Devi tried to persuade him to stay back. At that time, Rama argued, saying, "I am just following the footsteps of our ancestors. Gataha margaha anugamyate," he says. Our ancestors have never gone back on their word. So also I will follow them and fulfill the promise given to my father by going to the forest. Thus, following the right path is to follow the path which has already been followed. Jai Jai Srees Sudarsanam.